In spite of the fact that he was excited about his new life in North Carolina without his abusive ex-stepfather David Eason, Jace Evans, who is 14 years old, is angry about moving to Las Vegas, according to teen mom Jenelle Evans. According to a source who spoke exclusively to the United States Sun, Jenelle, who is 32 years old, is presently back in North Carolina with her children, Jace Kaiser, who is 10 years old, and Ensley, who is 7 years old. She is packing up their house in preparation for their relocation to the West. Jace, the eldest son of the Teen Mom star, is reportedly especially dissatisfied with the relocation, according to the source. A source close to the reality star said that she and her 3 children are about to relocate to a gated neighborhood. They're moving to a gated community, and where she is going, it's gated for a reason, the source claimed. Jace is miserable, he is not pleased, and he is lonely. He does not want to relocate since he despises it. He thinks Vegas is too hot, that it's miserable, and worst of all, he has to start all over again there. An informant said that Jace had been looking forward to his life in North Carolina, where he would no longer be living with his former stepfather, David. Now that David had finally left, Jace felt content with his current situation. Jace has his childhood friends in North Carolina, and he could finally go out and be free and hang out with the people he grew up with, according to the information provided. Jace described the relocation to Las Vegas as a shock and surprise to him. He was under the impression that they were just going to be relocating out there for MTV. He was unaware that she had intention of bringing them out there. She didn't ask him, she just went and signed a lease and told the kids, "We're moving to Vegas." In addition, the source said that the family traveled from Las Vegas to North Carolina by airplane. However, they anticipate that they would pack up their belongings at the home and then drive back to Sin City with all they own. A recent episode of Teen Mom, The Next Chapter, saw Jenelle having a conversation with her boss regarding the possibility of relocating to a location in the Western region. Over the course of the video, Jenelle revealed that if she were to relocate Jace, he would be attending his 4th high school in the span of just 1 year. The year that Jace will begin attending this particular high school will be his 4th overall. The statement that Jenelle made to her boss was, "I need to keep a close eye on who he is with because I don't want him to get into any trouble here. This is the first time that you will have Jace, and it will be the first time that you will be able to raise him without anybody else." August said, "Without child protective services, without the court system," while Jenelle also chimed in, "Without my mother." After that, the reality star said, "Jace feels like he's not walking on eggshells anymore, and I feel like he's more comfortable in the houses because David's already moved to the boat." This statement was made in reference to the fact that David was living on their yacht in their home state of North Carolina, but they were still living in North Carolina. According to a previous story by the United States Sun, Jenelle has accused her ex-boyfriend of doing a lengthy list of violent acts against her. According to the source, the young man, who was 14 years old at the time, was thrilled to finally go on with his life in North Carolina without David being a part of it. The return of Jenelle to MTV. Although Jenelle had not been a part of the Teen Mom franchise since 2019, she made her return to the MTV series in May when she appeared on Teen Mom, The Next Chapter, for the first time in 3 years. As she made her way down the street, Jenelle made a statement to the camera that said, "I believe it will be beneficial to have a new beginning." Jenelle application made for separation. Jenelle filed for divorce from David in February of this year, claiming his claimed erratic conduct, substance abuse issues, and a refusal to work as the reasons for her decision. According to the court documents that were exclusively disclosed by the United States Sun, the MTV actress expressed her disapproval of a variety of issues, ranging from David's alleged homicide of their beloved dog, Nugget, in 2019, to his current felony indictment for allegedly strangling her son, Jace. During the whole of the period that the parties have been married, the defendant has shown conduct toward the plaintiff that is both troubling and, at times, unsettling. In May of 2019, defendant shot and killed the family's pet French bulldog Nugget in front of the minor child, according to the criminal complaint. In addition, Jenelle said that the Columbus County Department of Child Services (DSS) initiated legal actions against the individuals involved and placed the younger children described above into care as a consequence of David's alleged death of their family pet. She also brought up the alleged attack that David had committed on Jace in September of 2023. On or about September 28 of 2023, a report was made to medical professionals by plaintiff's oldest minor child. Jenelle said that the charges were investigated by the sheriff's office, and that David was subsequently charged with misdemeanor child abuse and felony assault by strangulation. The accusations against David are still being pursued. Despite the charges of strangling, the father of 3 has not yet provided a clear response to the allegations.